But let's take a listen to the headphone amplifier. So I'm going to detach the microphone and I'm going to plug this unit in line and see what we get. I have to say that the cord between the connector and this box is a very beefy cord. I mean, it's really well made. They do not want it to break. Now, let me get some headphones plugged into this puppy. It says it has a pretty hot headphone amp, so let's put it to the test. I'm going to plug my studio headphones that I'm using right now, my DT770s, into the unit and take a listen. You might find it a little frustrating at first. You might find yourself having to dial through all the settings a couple of times till you get everything where you want it. I've got the gain on the microphone wide open, and I believe I have my headphone amp turned up all the way as well. So I have the gain on the mic and the level on my headphone maxed out. And the level I get on my cans right now is clear. It's clean. It's certainly not what I'd consider loud at all. It's not a very powerful sound. But let me hear what playback sounds like. It could get a lot louder. Let me check. So I will say that it's nice that when you have the headphone monitor mix midway between return and direct, it really does a good job of balancing the levels. You pretty much get exactly out when you play back, you get exactly out the levels in terms of levels. You get exactly out in your headphones what you got when you're recording, which is nice. Because I've dealt with a lot of things where when you play back, the playback's a lot louder than the record, and the levels don't match. Here, the playback and the record match really well. So I'll give it props for that. It's certainly got a clean, accurate sound, just not oodles of gain. So it's not the most sensitive microphone out there. Maybe for people recording a very soft voice, you might have a little trouble getting the kind of levels you want to record. I definitely recommend recording on this microphone at 24-bit because this microphone is capable of recording at the 24-bit depth. I definitely recommend using that bit depth because the microphone doesn't have a ton of gain and your levels are never going to get too hot, likely with spoken word. You're going to have to use normalizing and gaining and processing afterward to get the level up where you need it. And because of that, it's probably very important you record at 24-bit to preserve as much dynamic range as possible and keep the noise floor in check. Let's just do a quick test recording in stereo. Make a new stereo file. Okay, I'll set the microphone in stereo mode. Now recording in stereo. So I'll go ahead and move to one side of the microphone. Hey, hey, hey. I'll move to the other side of the microphone. Hey, hey, hey. So from the perspective of the microphone, I'm left of the mic. Now I am right of the mic. So that's with the stereo capsule engaged instead of the mono capsule. Again, for my purposes and my audience, we're not musicians that record instruments, so I'm not going to test the line in today. I don't have anything to properly make good use of it anyway. But my understanding is that you can plug in a line or an instrument input and get a good, clean recording. When it's in singer-songwriter mode, I think as they call it, you have independent gain control of what comes into the line in and also what comes in from the microphone. Interesting microphone, great product. The accessories are really nicely made. Everything in this box feels very solidly made. It's a microphone that might be on the gimmicky side for those that are just wanting to record a voice track and nothing else. The extra features of the headphone breakout box with a MIDI connector is something no voice actor will ever need, that I can think of anyway. If you think of a use for the MIDI connector, you let me know. Put the comment below. I wish that the line-in jack with the 1/8-inch connector, I wish the headphone jack also had a 1/4-inch connector. The 1/4-inch connector on a headphone jack on a box this size would be a cool, I think that'd be a nice added addition because you could feel like you could use a really beefy headphone connector on that. All that being said, I think the fit and finish of the unit's really nice. The recording quality was certainly clean. It was a very, very, very flat and very accurate sounding recording. And if you're looking at something that's arguably probably one of the highest end, highest quality, most feature-rich USB microphones out there that you can travel with and really have very little compromise in terms of quality and low noise, and be able to still plug that into Windows, Mac, or your iPhone. This is probably, arguably, the ultimate iPhone microphone that there is in existence. I can't think of anything better in terms of fit, finish, quality, features, headphone monitoring, all of that. This thing is the full package that you can plug directly into an iPhone or an iPad. So well done, Lewitt. I'm pretty impressed. I think it's quite a unique product. If it's something that fits into your niche of your usage, let me know how you might make use of this microphone. And if you do get one, tell me, send in your audio. I'd love to hear what you get out in the field from this unique product. Thanks a lot for watching. This has been George Whittam reporting for Whittam's World. If you've got an idea for another product review, or if you've got a question you'd like to have me answer on the show, that's what I started doing on the show to begin with, and I still love to do. Send in your ideas to whittamsworld@edgestudio.com. If you have tech support needs, then head on over to vostudiotech.com. That's my tech support portal for all things technology, recording audio, training, everything else. And of course, as always, 212-868-EDGE. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful end of the year and a happiest of 2016. See you guys in 2016. I've got a lot of stuff coming from NAMM Show. It's going to be awesome, so stay tuned.